Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax and I'm back with part 2 of round 20. So 5 more users to go over in this particular part. Trying to get through all of it. As you can see, this big old stack right here, that's one order from single user. So we're going to try and burn through all of this. Thankfully the other stacks are fairly low. But yeah, the second part of round 20 is actually a lot more diverse. Part 1, there were a ton of Charizard, and I mean a lot of repeat Charizard too, which kind of gets old. At least for me it doesn't. I don't know about you guys. A lot of guys like to see the Charizards. Hey, we're going to mix it up a little bit. There's a lot of kind of diverse stuff in this round, so let's jump right into it. So we're going to start it off, this little pile on the right from Gold Star, who's been sending with me pretty consistently just about every round. He's got some cool stuff. We'll start it off. Go figure, I said we're Charizard heavy last video. We're going to start off with a Charizard. But it's a different kind of Charizard. It's an EX Dragon Charizard. Just your standard Charizard from E-Series. That one came back as a Mint 9 form. Mega Venusaur EX came back as a Mint 9. It is in fact the English version. Full Art Blastoise came back as a Mint 9. Getting into the Charizards again. A lot of what we saw in part 1. Mega Charizard. X version. Mega Charizard EX. Full Art came back as a Mint 9. Magneton EX. Full Art. I noticed a lot of the Full Arts seem to be repeating as well. You can kind of gauge what month the cards were sent in by the set that is most dominant. A lot of times with these particular rounds, Pokemon Fan Club here at a Mint 9. So that's not too unusual to see a lot of similar cards come up in the same round. But some of this other stuff is in fact different, so we'll move along here to Wilson Wong's cards. Had a Japanese Jungle Pikachu, came back as a Gem Mint 10, so solid grade there. It's just a common card, but it's a little more iconic, I think, personally. So I think that's a good card to have graded. Cobalion, Battle Strength Cobalion, came back as a Gem Mint 10. I believe that's promotional, I think because of that holographic pattern, kind of those shards. I believe that's promotional, but I can't quite remember. Same deal here, Battle Strength Bianca. It's Japanese with the shard holographic look. Thunder Knuckle Latias EX. It's a Gem Mint 10. Gorgeous card. I love how that, you guys can see it on camera actually pretty well. You see how much it kind of shines. Looks rather explosive. I like that. Pichu, Japanese Neo. One of my favorite cards from the Neo sets was Pichu because the background was just so colorful. There's red, there's some yellow, there's a little bit of blue, kind of a lighter bluish white. There's kind of a purple around the Pichu itself. It's a very colorful card, and I really like that background, all the little bubbles, circles. Gem Mint 10, solid grade. And last one here is Emolga, Full Art Emolga. Kind of a circular print on the background there. Very cool. Move that out the way. We'll do this one because it's only one card. This card actually got delayed by me, so I just had to throw it into this round instead. PSA has very strict standards as far as to autograph cards. And as a matter of fact, some cards that are autographed cost more to grade. And in other cases, they charge you just for the authentication of the autograph. Like if you had a signed basketball or a signed football or something like that, they would charge you just for the signing and who signed it. Like each person who signs has a different rate. So I was looking up hockey stuff at one point in time, and the signature of Sidney Crosby they grade at like $35 for something rather generic, versus, you know, a lesser player they might grade at $20. It's kind of interesting how they do it. So thankfully this card they were more than willing to grade through a bulk service, which is huge. Just a Kobe Bryant card. You can read that. Pause the video if you need to. So yeah, this card got delayed because I had to research actually if it would be gradable or not through bulk. Thankfully it was. So we just kind of banged it through real quick and worked out well. that'll go back to MTL Baller 100, who sends with me pretty frequently as well. Next one up, this is from Poke Collector 300. He sent some cool stuff. We'll start it off with a card that's not in focus. Come on. Come on. Sometimes if you hold your hand close, there it is. Yeah, for whatever reason that trick seems to work. You hold your hand close to the camera, it automatically focuses. But we'll start off with Misty's Tentacruel Hollow. It's from Jim Heroes. That's the English version. A Venusaur from Dark Explorers. There we go. Card I believe I pulled myself a while ago. I was pretty happy to have it. A slightly more generic Blastoise. This one comes, was it black and white? Yeah. Plasma Blast. Okay, yeah, that's right, that's right. Plasma Blast, just the hollow. Not a secret rare variant. Another Blastoise. This one comes from base set, just the unlimited version. Came back as a mint 9. First edition Raichu from Fossil, mint 9. Classic holographic pattern that I like so much. Brings back a lot of nostalgia, certainly. This is an unlimited Fossil Articuno, mint 9. Jolteon Unlimited from Jungle, came back as a Gem Mint 10. So I know these are fairly hard to come by, unlimited in a Gem Mint 10. First editions you can find them fairly frequently, but unlimited a little bit harder. So awesome, awesome you got a Gem Mint 10 there. Articuno from Plasma Storm, full art, mint 9. Very cool. And a Pokemon I rather like myself is Darkrai EX. This is the full art from Dark Explorers. Mint 9 if I didn't say so already. You kind of see it has a pattern to it. It's kind of a checkered pattern in the background, kind of a swirling checkered pattern, which is pretty cool. It's a little tough to see on camera, but you can kind of catch glimpses of it there on the corners. So cool there. And alright, that leaves that last huge stack. That's from the user Matted Up. Is it 4238, I believe? Or 9238? I think it's 4238 if I can read my own handwriting. He sent a lot of stuff, and it's a little more diverse from what we normally get on these rounds. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of get through it real quick. First one up, we have a Gem Mint 10. This is a Rocket Suicune, excuse me, versus Series. Gem Mint 10. Versus Bruno Steelix, holographic. And we're going to have a special guest star here. That's my cat. That's Maxwell. Hey, buddy. He's going to bother me while I film. Well, that's fine. We can still do the return, right? Gem Mint 10, Morty's Ninetales. It's not holographic. Matter of fact, that's a common card. A lot of cards from the Versus Series sets, some of you guys know already, but a lot of the higher evolution cards and cards that could be used in-game in the TCG were in fact commons and uncommons from this particular set. There he goes again. Come on, cat, get out of here. So that's my cat Maxwell, if anyone was curious. Gem Mint 10, Sabrina's Espeon. Which is, that's just a common card as well. He had a couple of those graded. 2 Gem Mint 10s. Arcanine, this, I really like the artwork on this particular Arcanine. This is an E-Series Skyridge Arcanine. Came back as a mint 9. I like how it looks like he's standing in the wind. It's pretty cool. E-Series Houndoom. Big in the artwork here as well. Came back as a near mint 7 for him, unfortunately. Not sure as far as to why. Because the corners are actually really sharp on this particular card. I wonder if it was surface scratching, maybe? Although, to be fair, PSA really doesn't ding you too heavily on the surface scratching as long as it's not really obvious. They give you like if you have a printing line or something like that, they tend to just bump you down to a 9 if you're at a 10 already. But a little surprised on this one. It might be centering, but I don't even see a qualifier on it, so I'm confused by that one. Here we go, Articuno from Skyridge as well. This one came back as a Gem Mint 10. It's a gorgeous card. Looks like he's flying around a castle or something like that. Got the stairs right there, some kind of wall. I like the artwork on this one quite a bit as well. This is a Mint 9 Poliwrath from Skyridge. Looks like he's just sitting there. And there's something in the background there. That's Aerodactyl. Yeah, I'm having a tough time making out the silhouette. But you can kind of see that's pretty cool, I think, how that artwork was done. Back to Charizard again. Got a Mint 9 on the Japanese full art. Do some more verses again. This is a Dragonite. And this was also a common card. So like I said, a lot of those higher evolution cards do in fact come back as commons in this particular set, which is kind of unique, quite frankly. So we got a Lance's Dragonite. Mega Kangaskhan EX came back as a Gem Mint 10, Japanese version. And he had a second one graded as well. Another Mega Charizard from Wild Blaze. Very popular card this round, in case you couldn't tell. Gem Mint 10 there. Card I'm sure a lot of you will really like. This is a Mint 9 Charizard from EX Crystal Guardians. It's got the Thunder typing, Electric typing. So that's pretty cool. More verses. We got an Ampharos, Lance's Ampharos. That's just a common card as well. Had 2 of those graded. Had a Japanese Neo 3 Entei graded, Gem Mint 10, gorgeous card. Entei looks very solemn. Very nice. Another Suicune from Neo 3. This card I rather like. It's a Web series promo. Matter of fact, down in the corner it says Web. Gengar looks really cool. I like the background in particular. You kind of see, kind of looks like he's almost in outer space or stuck in cyberspace, something like that. That's pretty cool. I guess that would make sense saying web would be cyberspace, if I think a little bit when I talk. Another Gem Mint 10 Mega Charizard EX, the Y, straight out of the Japanese set. More versus commons. This one is a Lance's Aerodactyl. Very simple artwork on that one. Had another one of those graded, same grade. A versus Entei, Rocket's Entei, as a matter of fact. Gem Mint 10 there. Had another one graded, also Gem Mint 10. Latios. It's the full art Mint 9 from Plasma Freeze. Latias EX. Also from Plasma Freeze. Same grade at a Mint 9. Another cool versus common card. This is Morty's Gengar. I like his tongue. You generally don't see Gengar depicted with his tongue out in a lot of artwork, so it's kind of cool to see this particular card showcasing him with the tongue out. So 1 Gem Mint 10, 2 Gem Mint 10s. And last card for this particular round, we're going to be taking a quick look at Will's Espeon, which again, just a common card. Gorgeous. I like how the artwork is done on this particular one. You can see the sun right there, which I believe, if I remember, that has to do with how Espeon evolves. So that's pretty cool. They kind of incorporated into the artwork on the card itself. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this particular round. So round 20, obviously a fairly large round, a lot of Charizard, but we got some kind of unique and cool stuff there at the end. Round 21 will be up sometime next week. I'm going to have a little bit of filler in between, give you guys a break from the returns, but here's the cool thing about round 21 coming up. Round 21 is the largest PSA submission ever sent on this channel. It is 184 cards. So as a result of that, I am going to do a week-long series of PSA returns. I'm going to upload a video every day, just doing a chunk of that return. It might only be a couple cards for each day, but because there's 184 of them, there's a lot to look at. So it'll be a week-long series, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy that quite a bit. But that's going to wrap it up right now for round 20. Big thanks to everybody out there who has waited so diligently for all their cards to come back. Lots of really cool and unique stuff this round. Another large round. Getting into larger rounds, I'm noticing quite a bit. So just want to say thank you to all those users out there who sent, all of you guys out there watching. Makes the channel what it is. And hey, look forward to new content coming up, and of course round 21 when we get to round 21. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. New uploads soon.